Hi! So, as you read the title out, it's time that I officially give you an update on my Pokemon TCG collection. And I got my trusty pal Eevee right here, my all-time favorite Pokemon. And yes, this is the Build-A-Bear plush that I got years ago and still smells of strawberries, by the way. And this is pretty much my berry pal right here. So, Eevee will be with me as I do this video, so he'll be right there. And I'm gonna show you my Pokemon TCG collection. So pretty much, as I'm showing you my collection, I'm also pretty much giving you, like, hopefully if you're new to the Pokemon TCG or TCG in general, this should like give you ideas like how you can organize your TCG cards, how you want to display them. But of course, everyone has their own way of organizing, so this is pretty much my way of how I organize my collection. So without further ado, let's actually get straight into it. Before I show you my collection, I want to show you like all the 4 playmats I have currently. So I can see I currently have 4 Pokemon TCG playmats, and let me show you all real quick. So if you've seen my past unboxing videos or openings, then you may recognize some of these playmats. So this is the very first one that I got, the Celebrations playmat that I got from the Pikachu B Union box from the Celebration sets. This shiny Eevee playmat that I got from the Radiant Eevee box from Pokemon Go. This Gigantamax Charizard playmat that I got from the Charizard Ultra Premium collection. And lastly, this Mew playmat that came with the 151 Ultra Premium collection. However, I did not get the Ultra Premium collection. I got this one from a card show. So that's pretty much all the playmats I got. Will we get any more? We'll see next year. But for now, let's finally get into the collection. So pretty much I got like many types of binders that I keep. So pretty much what you can see right here is a card guard binder that you can get from Target for $15. So if you're new to the TCG or you're new to the hobby, I definitely strongly recommend starting out with this one. This is $15 at Target, so it's a good value for what you get. It holds 360 cards, so this is a good value for what you can get. So what you see right here is pretty much where I store my regular cards. So essentially, this is what I do with the regular cards for the sets. I do put them all in chronological order. So this is pretty much, and as you can see right here, if I also have any miscellaneous promos, I put them in here as well. And so this is pretty much where I keep my regular cards. So pretty much I have like a whole volume. I personally call them volumes, because essentially I do put them in chronological order. And if you want to know how I store them, then yeah, I pretty much put the regular cards in first, and if I pull the reverse hollow versions of those cards, I put them on top. So that's pretty much how I do them. However, in the case of hollow rares, I put them on top over the reverse hollows, so that way they can be on display as well. So pretty much, for example, for me, for the Sword and Shield era, I have 6 of these binders for the regular cards. And as of now, I'm currently on, I believe, volume 4 or 5 for Scarlet and Violet. As of now, Surgery Sparks, it's been a month since Surgery Sparks came out, and Prismatic Evolution comes out next month. So pretty much, I'm definitely getting that ready to go. And for the Ace Fest, this is where I put the binders in as well. So now maybe you're wondering, where do I put the Ultra Bear cards in? Well, I store them in these like hardcover binders. So you can see here, this is the binder that I have for the Sword and Shield era. And there's the back. And let's open you up real quick. And here's where I keep all my Sword and Shield era Ultra Rares. So pretty much the way how I organize them is, for the front side, I put all the regular VMAXs, B stars, and the Vs. And there are all the Vs, so I have multiple pages of these. And then on the back, this is where I store all my special cards. So pretty much I have here like the 9 puzzle pieces cards that came with the Crown Zenith. And then here, even though I don't put these on here in ultra rare binders, but I put them in here anyways because they have the 25th anniversary logo, so they make it extensions. And then right here, this is where I keep all the celebration promos. Here are all the shiny cards from Shiny Fates. And then here we have the Trainer Gallery Ultra Rares. And then we move on to the Full Art Trainers. And finally, we got the Full Art cards. And that's pretty much it for the Sword and Shield era Ultra Rare binders. So let's switch over to the current era. And here is the Scarlet Violet era binder. And there's the bag. Let's open you up real quick. And da-da-da! Here are the Scarlet Violet era Ultra Rare binders. So here, I got the same thing in situation. I put the regular EXs up front. And I do organize a little bit more by having the Stellar Terrestrialized cards. And then regular Terrestrialized. And then we move on into the Paradox Pokemons, the AGM Future cards. And then we move on to the regular EX cards. And then let's move on to the back, because that's where the best part is at. Yawn. And now here we have the shiny cards from Paldean Fates. And then we'll move on to the full art trainers. And then we'll move on to the full art Pokemon. And again, I organized it a little bit more by having the Stellar Terra, and then Terrestrialized Pokemon, and then the regular EX Pokemon. And then my favorite part of the binder, the illustration rare cards. And I love the illustration rares. I'm so happy they introduced these to the Scarlet Violet era, because I really love the Trainer Gallery cards from the Sword and Shield era. So I'm glad they carried them over and made them made pretty much an official part of the Scarlet and Violet era cards. And yeah, as you can see, like, it's a beautiful display of how they did it. You can just admire like all the artworks and almost like all the Pokemon that has gotten illustration rare cards so far. And I'm so glad they introduced them to make them ETB promos as well, so that way you don't just get back, you also get like a guaranteed card as well. So let's get into like any even more special cards. Well, let's find out. Hey, it's the binder from earlier. Now you might be wondering what's in here. And here's the bag. Well then, let's open this up and we are about to find out. Aha! This is where I keep all the vintage cards. And I try to organize them the best I can in chronological order. So here we got any like base set cards. And then we'll move over as we get closer and closer to the modern day. And here we have a little bit. I did open like at least one XY pack of Steam Siege pack, and that's pretty much the oldest pack that I've ever opened up. So pretty much this last page is where I keep my XY era cards at. And then here are some recent cards that I've gotten. So pretty much, and then I made about like every time I fill up a page, I'll reorganize the binder. Now you may be wondering, anything on the back? Well, yes. On the back of the binder, this is where I keep all of my Sun and Moon era cards. So I opened up plenty of Sun and Moon era packs. So, and not so it can guarantee its own section in the binder. Now let's get forward and find the Sun and Moon era ultra rare cards. So you can see, like, the majority of these are singles. So the only ones that I did pull are like regular GXs. Everything else I bought at either card stores or card shows. So pretty much, yeah, this is pretty much like a 2-in-1 binder. The vintage cards on the front and then the Sun and Moon cards on the back. Now if you're thinking, can it get any better? Well then, let's continue on. Now you may be wondering, what in the world is this gigantic binder? And there's nothing on the front. And here's got stickers on the back. Shout out to Tower Games. And oh my goodness, I had to do it like this because the display is so big. So pretty much all the stickers I got. And shout out to Fantasy TCG and Tower Games. And let's get some zipper right here. And this is where I keep the best of the best cards. This is the top loader binder. So pretty much any huge cards that I pull from packs or I buy from card stores or card shops, they will go into here, the top loader binder. This is where I keep all of my top loaded cards right here. And as you see, here is where I keep all the gold cards, the rainbow cards. Moving on, even more gold cards. And now here we have the Sword and Shield era alternate arts. So I love the alternate arts from both the Sword Shield era and the Scarlet Violet eras. They are some of the most gorgeous artworks I've ever seen. And pretty much, granted, like, this is pretty much why I love collecting the Pokemon TCG, because just look at these artworks right here. Like, all these artworks right here, like, my goodness, they're so gorgeous. And you can't get, I mean, currently you can't, but like, artwork wise, I think Pokemon TCG has one of the best artworks ever. Like, you can't get this with Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't get this with like any other TCG. You can only get this with Pokemon, and that's why I think a lot of people love this hobby. Like, not all just for the game mechanic, but like just the artwork right here, because I'm a huge diehard artist, and just having a binder full of artworks, it's just, oh my goodness. I don't think I'll ever stop collecting the TCG at any time soon, because you cannot deny like having a binder like this or collecting a binder of your own. Is like, it's so satisfying to collect them all. And just to give you a little bit of a tag, if you watch my Kamara Gotchard reviews, this is where I keep all the parallel cards. So yeah, for any of my Kamen Rider fans out there, yeah, this is where I keep it all. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. That's pretty much my Pokemon TCG collection in a nutshell. So that's pretty much my update video. I might do these every 2 years. So if you're still here in 2026, then hey, I appreciate you being with the channel for a long time. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna do it for this TCG collection update. So without further ado, I want to thank you all for continuing. If you've been subscribing to the channels, old and new, just thank you, and we'll see you in future openings. And until then, bye.